What if everything you ever thought you knew about exercise after 60 is about to change? Two Canadian athletes came to America from elite universities and made game-changing discoveries. Discovery number one, you don't need long, excruciating workouts. 11 minutes of the right exercise beats hours in the gym. And discovery number two, exercise isn't just about fitness. It's the most powerful longevity drug we have. The right training after 60 can give you 10 to 15 extra years in independence. These are not theories. They're backed by 70 years of research from Stanford, Johns Hopkins, and the University of Illinois. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the game-changing evolution that came from these discoveries. 5 exercises that anyone can do that take just 11 minutes, and that can transform your next 20 years. Hit subscribe right now. This is going to change how you think about aging. I'm Andy. I'm 78 years old, and I'm a certified fitness instructor. I've taught hundreds of students over the years, and I do these 5 exercises every morning. They've kept me jumping rope, playing competitive pickleball, and qualifying for the senior games. But this isn't about me. It's about what these scientists discovered and what it means for your life, for your next 10, 20, and even 30 years. Let's dive in. The first breakthrough came at the University of Illinois a decade after World War II. Bill Orban, a Canadian athlete who came to America to pursue his passion for understanding human performance, is in the exercise physiology lab running the experiments that will change fitness forever. He's testing oxygen intake, heart rate recovery, strength gains. And he notices something that contradicts everything that people believe. Athletes exercising for long periods are not getting proportionally better results. His breakthrough discovery, intensity matters more than duration. 11 minutes of focused progressive exercise produces better results than an hour of low-intensity movement. This was revolutionary. The Royal Canadian Air Force asked him to create a program based on that principle. The result? 5BX, 5 basic exercises. And here's what matters for you. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need hours. You need 11 minutes of the right movements with progressive intensity. That's the first discovery. Now the second one. This is where longevity comes in. The second breakthrough came decades later at Stanford Medical School and Johns Hopkins Hospital. Peter Attia, another Canadian athlete who came to America to study medicine, is researching what actually extends lifespan but health span. Those quality years when you're thriving. After years of studying longevity, he proved something extraordinary. Exercise is the most powerful longevity drug that we have. But this isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. More energy, more capability, more independence. Here is the specific breakthrough for people over 60. After 60, 3 things become critical and most people ignore them. 1, strength training. Muscle mass directly predicts independence. 2, lower body power. Your legs determine whether you can travel, play with grandkids, live on your own. 3, cardiovascular capacity. This single marker predicts longevity better than cholesterol or blood pressure. Attia's research shows there's an age 75 cliff where physical capacity drops dramatically. But with the right training, you can push that back 10 to 15 years. And here's what matters. 5BX60 encompasses all 3 of those critical factors: strength training, lower body power, and cardiovascular capacity, all in 11 minutes. Translation? More years of traveling, playing with grandkids, remaining independent, Living on your terms. That's the second discovery. Now, let me show you how 5BX60 brings both discoveries together. So here's what these two discoveries mean when you combine them. For Orban, 11 minutes is enough if you train with progressive intensity. From Attia, the right exercise after 60 focus on strength, lower body power, and cardiovascular capacity. 5BX60 is the evolution. 5 exercises that build on Orban's intensity principle while targeting exactly what Attia says you need for longevity, and it's not theoretical. I do these 5 exercises every morning. I jump rope 100 times. I play competitive pickleball. I qualified for the senior games. Let me show you the 5 exercises and explain how each one connects with these breakthroughs. Exercise 1, toe touches. Begin the demonstration. Let me show you just this. The starting position is standing tall, feet about shoulder width apart. Then bend forward from your hips, reach toward your toes. Go as far as your body allows you to do today. Don't force it, then come back up. Put your arms overhead and gently march backward. That's one complete cycle. You'll do this for 2 minutes, gradually increasing your range as your body warms up. How this improves your health span. This movement maintains flexibility in your hamstrings, in your lower back and shoulders. When these areas stay mobile, you can bend down to pick things up, reach overhead in cabinets, get in and out of cars easily. Loss of this range of motion is what forces people into assisted living. This exercise prevents that. The Orban principle to focus 11 minutes of progressive stretching means 20 minutes of casual movement. The Attia connection, flexibility, and range of motion directly predict your ability to live independently. So how does that fit into 5BX60? This is your foundation. Every other exercise builds on an ability that you create here. Without this, the strength work can't be done safely. Exercise 2 is crunches. So let me demonstrate now for core work. So we're going to lie on our back with our knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hands behind your head or across your chest, whatever is comfortable. Engage your core and lift your upper body towards your knees. You don't have to come all the way up. Even lifting your shoulders off the ground counts. Lower back down with control. That is 1 rep. Do as many as you can in 1 time. How this improves your health span? Well, your core and your abdominal cores are your body's core center. A strong core protects your spine, maintains your posture, and powers nearly every movement you make. When your core is strong, you can get up from a chair without using your hands. You can carry groceries. You can maintain balance in uneven surfaces. The Orban principle, 1 minute of intense, focused core work with proper form is all you need. The Attia connection, core strength, is foundational for everything else. Without it, you can't safely do strength training or cardiovascular work. How it fits in with 5BX60? Well, the toe touches warm you up. Now the crunches build the core strength that supports every other exercise. Your back exercise comes next. They all work together as an anterior-posterior chain. This is why I play competitive pickleball without back pain. 1 minute of core stability is spinal protection. Hit like if you're seeing how these exercises build on each other. Exercise 3 is Superman. To demonstrate now, I'm going to flip over and lie face down on the floor, arms extended in front of you, and then simultaneously lift your chest, arms, and legs off the ground like Superman flying. You're creating an arc with your body. You hold for a moment and then lower back down with control. That's 1 rep. Continue for 1 minute. How this improves your health span? Well, it targets your entire posterior chain, your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings. These are the muscles that defy gravity every single day if you don't work them out. Now, when this chain is strong, you don't hunch forward as you age. You maintain your height. You have the power in your hips for walking, climbing stairs, getting up from low seats. The Orban principle, one focused minute is all you need if you're engaging in the right muscles with intensity. The Attia connection, your posterior chain, especially your glutes and lower back, is critical for lower body power. Attia's research shows lower body strength directly predicts independence after 75. How it fits into 5BX60? You just work your anterior forward with crunches. Now you're balancing that with posterior strength. Together, these create a stable, powerful trunk, and this prevents the forward lean that signals aging. I call these life extensions because a strong back literally extends your independent life. 1 minute for a powerful posterior chain. Exercise 4, push-ups. So we're going to demonstrate progressions in upper body strength. You have options here. This is where Orban's progressive genius shows. Wall push-ups, facing the wall, hands on the wall. You lean in and then push back. Incline push-ups, hands on the counter or a sturdy chair, at the body at an angle. Stand-up push-ups, full plank position, chest to ground. You just choose your level. You want to lower your body with control and push back up, and do as many as you can in 1 minute. How this improves your health span? Upper body push strength isn't about vanity, it's about function. This strength lets you push yourself up from the floor. If you fall, get up from a chair without using the armrest. Push open heavy doors. Lift and carry heavy objects at chest height. Now, the Orban principle, progressive intensity, you start at your level and then you advance at your pace. The wall is just as valid as the floor. Now, the Attia connection, strength training after 60, is critical. Muscle mass predicts independence. This exercise builds the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps that power your daily activities. How it fits into 5BX60? You mobilize your body, you strengthen your core, front and back. Now you're adding upper body strength, and this creates complete trunk stability and power. One more exercise to go, the cardiovascular piece. Exercise 5 is cardio. So let me demonstrate. This is your cardiovascular component, and you have lots of options to get your heart pumping. Now, I jump rope 100 times every morning. That's my version, but you can choose what works for you. March in place, lifting your knees high, or jump rope. Stationary cycling, dancing to your favorite music, or step-ups on a stair. Jog in place, jumping jacks. The goal here is to elevate your heart rate and keep it elevated for 6 continuous minutes. Start at a pace that you can maintain and then gradually increase intensity. How this improves your health span? This is the longevity exercise. Cardiovascular capacity. What researchers call VO2 max is the single most predictor of how long you're going to live and how well you're going to live. Better than cholesterol, better than blood pressure, better than blood sugar. Your body's ability to use oxygen predicts your future. When your cardiovascular system is strong, you can walk distances without getting winded, climb stairs without stopping, keep up with grandkids, travel without exhaustion. The Orban principle is 6 focused minutes of progressive intensity means an hour of casual walking. The key is to maintain elevated heart rate, not covering the distance. The Attia connection, this is the longevity part. Attia's research shows that it's never too late to improve VO2 max. Every improvement adds quality years to your life. How it fits in with 5BX60? Well, the first 4 exercises prepared your body for mobility, for strength, posterior chain, upper body. Now you're putting it all together with cardiovascular work that trains your entire system to be more efficient and using oxygen and generating energy. This is what allows me to play competitive pickleball, 6 minutes of, life maybe. Comment on starting if you're ready to do this tomorrow. Now let me be direct, okay? You're being bombarded with fitness deals or ads every day. TikTok trainers, Instagram influencers, YouTube gurus promising variable transformation. Now here is my question. How many of those programs are based on 70 years of research from the University of Illinois, Stanford, and Johns Hopkins? How many have been tested on thousands of people across multiple decades? And how many can show you real results from people in their 70s and 80s who are still active, independent, and thriving? 5BX60 isn't new. It's proven. This isn't my invention. I'm standing on the shoulders of 2 scientists who spent their careers proving what works. I'm just adapted my discovery specifically for people over 60. Stop searching for the next fitness fad. Stop falling for false promises or unproven programs. You just learned 5 exercises backed by legitimate research. You just saw how they work together as a complete system. And you just heard how they can improve your health span in specific, measurable ways. Join us. Not because I'm selling you something magical, because this actually works, and we have 70 years to prove it. Our community lives on the YouTube comments below. Real people, real progress, real support, and everything you need to get started. Detailed charts and instructions, progressions, it's all available at 5bx60.com. This is the last fitness program you'll ever need to search for. Well, here's how our community works. Right here in the YouTube comments. This is where we gather and share your age, ask questions, report progress. I read and respond to every comment. Visit 5bx60.com for more and detailed exercise charts and progressions, complete instructions for each exercise, and modification options for every fitness level, or tracking tools to monitor your progress, what's coming up next, personal coaching support, monthly challenges, and more resources as we build our community. But the most important thing, you're not doing this alone. You're joining hundreds of other people over 60 who are refusing to accept decline. 2 Canadian scientists who came to America proved it's possible. I'm living proof, and you're about to prove it yourself. Well, here's what to do right now. 1, subscribe to this channel. I'm releasing detailed breakdowns of each exercise with modifications at every level. Hit the subscribe button. 2, visit 5bx60.com and explore the complete exercise charts, detailed instructions and progressions. Download the free 30-day tracking sheets. 3, comment. Comment below right now. Your age, which exercise you're going to be trying first, starting tomorrow. Do your first 11-minute sessions tomorrow morning, and then come back. Tell us how it went. This comments section is our community hub, and we support each other. We share victories, and we answer questions. 2 scientists at elite American universities made breakthrough discoveries. Orban proved that you don't need long, excruciating workouts. 11 focused minutes is all you need. Attia, he proved exercise is the most powerful longevity drug, especially for strength, lower body power, and cardiovascular training. What this means for you: more years of traveling, playing with grandkids, remaining independent, doing what you love. Not just living longer, living better, living with energy and capability and freedom. You just learn the game-changing evolution of these discoveries. 5 exercises, 11 minutes, a system that it all works together in a supportive community. Subscribe and visit 5bx60.com. Comment below and start tomorrow. I'm Andy. These discoveries changed my life. Let them change yours.